All right, man. You're here on your big official visit. Now, first of all, were you somewhere last week? Were you? Did you take another? Where was your first official?
My first official was Pitt.
Okay, Pitt. Okay, before we talk about UCF, how was Pitt? How'd you like that one last week?
I love Pitt. I love Pitt very much, but UCF, I love it too. So.
Okay. Obviously,
great experience.
Yeah,
great experience.
UCF this weekend. How did you like everything?
It was good. You know, it's like real family. You know, cause like one time like you'll meet somebody, but other time I met the whole team. So you know, I feel comfortable around everybody. It's something I'm used to. It's a Florida thing. I'm used to it.
Yeah.
So.
What was kind of like your favorite part of this weekend? I know you guys do a lot of different activities, but.
Yeah, we went out. You know, seeing how the city is. You know, get used to that, get a feel to it. Then actually meeting and getting to know the other players instead of just talking to one player, getting to know the whole team, knowing their background, knowing what they took for them to get here. Something that I take pride in, like getting to know people. That was my biggest experience so far.
So being from down south, you know any of the guys on the team, or did you?
I grew up actually when I was in high school. I watched some of them while I was in high school. Like I was low-key a fan of them in high school.
Okay, like who?
Justin Hodges, T2, that's Terrence, Lawrence, him. And Josh, number 88.
Okay. Who was one of those guys your player host, or did you have a host?
Oh no, I had Newt.
Newt, okay.
Newt, that's my boy.
So he's been here a few years.
Yeah.
Devon Wilson, what did he kind of tell you? Did you kind of learn about UCF from a player's perspective?
Yeah, you can say that. You can say that.
Yeah.
Newt basically taught me everything, like how things operate here. Because you know Newt was at Georgia, but Newt said when he got here, he felt like it was here. Like he should have came here the first time.
Yeah.
Which coach did you mainly talk with? I know you probably got to meet a lot of them, but what coach do you mainly talk with?
Kenny Martin and Kenny.
And what do you think of those two guys?
They're the best of them.
Yeah?
Yes, sir. They do their thing at their job. Like they really, it's more than football with them. Like it's life. How they gonna handle life? What you gonna do with your life after football? That's what I like about Kenny Martin.
Now, I don't know if you talked a lot this weekend, or maybe going back to when they offered you. Did they kind of talk about what they liked about your game, how they see you fitting in? What kind of role would you have if you do end up going to UCF?
If I come to UCF, I would be playing the butt position. One thing that Coach Malzahn liked about me, like me outside of football, how I carry myself as a person, and they like my versatility. They see me as an end, but they know I can play a little linebacker as well. They like my versatility.
So what stands out is you kind of look at the big picture with UCF. Like, what do you kind of like the most about the program? Why are they one of your finalists that you wanted to take a visit to?
You say that again?
What do you like most about UCF? Just kind of looking at everything they have to offer, the program, everything else. What are some of the things that you like most?
I like most, basically throughout football, they always say it's gonna be a family. Even when you're done with football, it's family. Even if I don't come here, family. It's just gonna be like that. They're a big fan of me. I'm a fan of them, of course, but it's that bond without football. It's that bond in life.
You're at Pitt, at UCF. What's next for you the rest of the month?
I ain't got anything planned right now. I'm just working on my crowd, some more workouts, getting everything straight.
So what's going to be like most important for you when you make your college decision? Are there some factors you're looking for, like location? Does that matter? Academics, early playing time. Like, is there anything in particular that you're looking for?
Real answer would be academics. Better if besides football, can I get a good education here to help me be like what I want to be in life besides a football player? That will help me make my decision.
I don't know how many guys you know on Pitt, and I'm sure they recruit South Florida, but the fact that there's so many, there are guys from South Florida at UCF, like, how much of an impact does that have on you?
That's a big impact. Basically, it's home. You can say that for most other players on the team, because they from Florida, they say they'll stay in Florida. But some players from South Florida that go to Pitt be like, oh, that's home. You know how people think because it's Pitt. The weather, it's the same. It says all the same.
How'd you like meeting Gus? What was that like? What was kind of his message to you?
I ain't even know Gus was that tall.
Okay, he's a tall guy.
He's a tall guy. Well, yeah, Coach Gus said I've been to the circle since he first saw my film. Like I've been to circle. I've been the main target for him, and it was good actually hearing that from a head coach standpoint for somebody to say that.
So do you have any favorite schools right now? Any leaders, or still wide open with everybody?
Yeah, wide open.
So who are the other schools you're talking to? Who else is trying to get you to visit?
I got 23 offers. It's a whole lot of schools, man. It's a whole lot of schools. But staying low key with it. Just let everything fall in place for me.
So do you have a plan for like a decision? Like
I plan on signing in December.
Okay, so are you going to try to commit before then, or just
No.
commit probably around that time?
Yeah, I'm commit around December.
Okay.
If
So-
you were to come to UCF, your first year would be in the Big 12 conference. I'm sure that was mentioned this weekend. But what do you think about, the direction of the program going into the Big 12?
That means basically to me, the program has something to offer. Coming from the AAC now to the Big 12, they show you how far the program will go and how big it's going to be in the future.
You had some crazy stats last year, right? I know you're the county player of the year, a bunch of player of the year awards. How many sacks do you have? Like 18, 19? What was it? 20?
23.
20? Okay, it's more than I thought. So are you looking for even a bigger year?
We're going to double it. We're going to double it. So all my stats I did
You're
last year,
like 45 sacks?
I'm going to double it this year.
So how fun is this kind of like, when did you kind of realize you were a pretty good football player? You've been pretty good since a freshman, or
I've been playing all my life, but it came upon the time where I was like, man, football ain't it right now. So it actually took for me to break my wrist, like get hurt in the football game, my first year of my sophomore year to get hurt. Made me realize, sit back like, hey, I gotta do something that's gonna put me on the map. Everybody wanna play football, but not everybody wanna put in the work. So when I broke my wrist, it just gave me the mindset, like, this your year, you gotta go get it. And that's what I did. 23 sacks, 92 tackles, 20-some tackle for loss.
Yeah.
3 picks and 1 touchdown.
So what are your goals for this year and the future? Obviously, you probably want looking at the NFL in a few years. Is that kind of the ultimate goal?
Yes, sir. To play on Sundays, make my people proud, make my city proud.
Who was your favorite player growing up?
I was a Curse fan.
Okay.
A lot of people actually compare me though.
Okay. Is there a lot of pride being from Pahokee, and a lot of
big
great
pride,
football
big pride.
players come out of there?
If I go anywhere, you say you from Pahokee, you gonna get what you gonna expect. Like big wilds, big oohs. Oh, I know you fast. Y'all chase rabbits. That's how it is. They know what's up.
Cool.
Good stuff, man. Appreciate it.